I want to say design was in my blood in a way. Sounds cliche, but it's true. My life in India was amazing. My mother played a really important role in my upbringing. It's because of her hard work I'm here today. My father played an important role too. He's an architect. He's also an interior designer. He also designs his own furniture. So I used to go to his sites growing up, playing with hammer and nails all the time. So I was into construction a lot. I didn't even visit Ames, Iowa before coming to Iowa State. But as soon as we got into the campus, it was a whole new different world. Everybody was super welcoming. It was a culture shock. Everything was a shock to me. I got very quickly familiar with the dance clubs that Iowa State has. So I was part of Bollywood dance club and other Indian folk dance clubs. So that led me to other activities like tutoring because I was good at math. So very quickly I got familiar with different clubs, and I got this honor, Cardinal Key honor, which is the highest honor at Iowa State. It felt really good, and I think it's representation matters. I felt really good that I was able to represent a group of people or a minority group of people, especially in architecture, that we can also do it. Grad school was much more focused. It was only 1 year. I had 1 year, and I was like a horse with blinders on. I want to give credits to the CCL staff the most. I owe them a lot. They have helped me a lot because I didn't know how to use the machine that I was using to produce my thesis. My project is reimagination of this ancient Indian architecture typology, Jali, but using modern day technology, which in this case was additive manufacturing processes. But I also wanted to be sustainable in a way where we can create these blocks that have almost very little carbon footprint. So I used clay as a material, a medium. Jali is a Hindi term. Jali means a mesh, a screen. It's an ancient Indian architectural typology that actually results in natural cooling and natural ventilation. It wasn't easy. I failed multiple times before I can actually have a successful print. The clay mixture, the thickness of the nozzle that's spitting, the speed at which it's printing, it goes hand in hand. And then finally testing that in the wind tunnel was, will it actually work? I remember that for straight 3 weeks, I had Domino's pizza because that was the only thing open at 3 a.m. On campus. But all of those night shifts really paid off. I want to kind of give back to my community in India. Growing up, I've seen people living in slums, and across the road, people living in villas and bungalows. So there's a huge disparity that exists in our community that we see only if we want to see it. I would like to create, through the means of digital fabrication, affordable housing for people in need, especially in the sectors where we don't really design for, and I think those sectors need the design the most.